Hello there! Will here, and we are back in Skyrim. And yes, I was just having a lovely conversation here with Charon, and how much he wants for a ticket to get to acquire DKJ. And my God, is he? Oh my God, who hi? Yes, but yes, it's very expensive. I can't afford a ticket to acquire DKJ right now. As you can see, we're getting past all the human traffic. Well, I'll say human. But right, we are here today in the Skyrim to have a look at 3 sort of like small, well I think it's small, it all depends, player homes. We're going to look at just a few player homes because those are a very common mod for Skyrim because they're easy, they can look nice, and they're practical. So we're going to have a look at 3 of them. There will be another Forgotten Dungeon video coming soon. I just need to record the next part to the second video. But that will probably be either later on this week or next week. But that series will continue on soon enough. But for now, we're going to look at these player homes. And the first room we are going to go to, I think I will choose, will be the one that can be found in Whiterun, which is known as Tweek's Bliss House. Alright, so for Tweek's Bliss House, we do need to come to the city of Whiterun, and oddly enough, for some reason, we need to go to the Hall of the Dead, which you can simply just go up this way, go up into what is the I think it's the wind. I think this is the wind district, and then just come up to here, and here we are. Here is the Hall of the Dead. If you don't know where it was. So right, so somewhere in here there should be a trap door. Now I don't know if it's in this first bit here or if it's actually within the Hall of the Dead itself. Oh, and here it is. Just called Bliss House. So you don't have to go like all the way into the catacombs or anything like that. You just literally just come to here and then boom, Bliss House. All right, and here is apparently Bliss House. So as you can see, it is follower friendly. So you can bring your followers in, this, that and the other. If you have stuff like relocate NPC, you can move people into here, get people to stay here, and all this and all that kind of wonderful stuff. As you can see as well, you do seem to have a bunch of shrines. So you got Shrine of Talos over there. It looks like you might have one here, possibly. Nope, that's something shiny. But but you got a few of the shrines for the. You got all the divines. Or at least most of them. Yeah, you got your other normal amenities like Arcane Enchanter, the Alchemy Lab. You got also some storage. So lockbox. So in the beginning, the lockbox. Yeah, there's some stuff in the lockboxes, which I'm just gonna just cheat my way to get. There you go. Boom. I'll have some of them. And you got your own little urns with some money and lockpicks by the looks of it. So they're all just the same. Yes, bang. Give me all this stuff. This stuff is now mine. And nobody's going to do a damn thing about it. Haha. But yeah, so you got obviously a little bit of storage as well. You got your storage on site here for like pouches, which you can probably use these for any like soul gems and stuff like that. There's a torch bug just up there. Obviously you got more pouches here where you can use for alchemical ingredients. Some more little storage boxes as well. Yeah, you got some weapon plates you can use as well to display some of your items. Now there are supposed to be, it's either 1 or 2 followers in here. At the moment, I can see 1 follower here. There goes my phone again. Called Uma.
Is that an Amulet of Mara? I'm surprised someone like you isn't spoken for.
So she is marriable. She is also a follower. but I do believe it does say in the description that any followers that are in this do have the face bug glitch to them. I mean, it's a bit hard to tell. I can't bloody see it properly.
Next time.
Let's have a look. Looks like it. Yeah. So they do have the face glitch problem, but they are trying to work out a way to get around that. So, Tweakopedia, who is the mod author of Tweaks Bliss House. So, Tweakopedia, if you are watching this video just to see what I say about your mod, I will direct you to my channel, and on my channel you will find a video that explains a way to fix the Facebook glitch for the PlayStation platform. Now, obviously the only downside to this fix for the Facebook glitch is that the character will look like a character that's already in the game, but it does fix the Facebook glitch. So I will direct you, well, I say direct you, I mean, like, all you gotta do is just go onto my channel, search my channel, and you'll see a video on there that basically is a tutorial of a way to fix the Facebook glitch. And there you go. Or you can just put it in or just search it on YouTube and my video will turn up. There may possibly also be another video on there. But that's one way to get around that. But there is one way to help you get rid of the Facebook problem. But enough about that. So as you can see, well, we have a scimitar. Yeah, we got a lock chest with some more stuff in it. Yoink. Got some fur shoes. Oh, so you got your own bed as well. Bada bing, bada boom. Some display cases you can use. Mannequins, more weapon plaques for displaying off all your stuff that you want to display. Fortunately, I can't pray the altar itself, but I can still activate the shrines. So, bada bing, bada boom. Got a nice little water fountain with some money in it. Mine. All right, that's all mine. Yup. And then we go around here. We got someone else here, and here we have Nain, who's obviously going to be another.
An Amulet of Mara. You're looking for marriage, then?
So you're also marryable, and also a follower.
Until next time.
And here we have Kess, who's obviously going to be another follower. As you can see over here, you got all your stuff you need for crafting. So you got, you got your grindstone, you got your workbench, you got some more storage, you got a place to get some firewood, little kitchen table, smelter, cooking pot. They've also got their own places to go and sleep as well. So you got what you need. The only thing I can't actually see at the moment is oh no, there it is over there. And over here we obviously got the anvil for basically whatever you want to craft. So you got everything you need. You got the stuff to store things in, display some weapons. You got some followers. You also have a dog. You also got the dog Salty. No, I didn't want you to get following. I didn't want you to follow Salty. Okay, now he may end up going back to Starburn Heights, so we'll have to see what happens. But he gets Salty the dog. Good old Salty, apparently. But yeah. So yeah, again, this one, it's not anything like extremely extravagant, and it's more of a, it's an underground hideout kind of thing. But as you can see, that there are things for any followers that you send here or anything like that to interact with, just for like radiant interactions. So they'll sit by the fountain, they'll pray at the altars, they'll sleep on the beds, they'll work on all the things in here. Just a bit of radiance for the radiant AI, basically. So if you're just looking for someone that feels more like a hideout rather than a home, You know, maybe, you know, you're a person, you know, you just want to go underground. You just want to, you know, you feel like, you're a secretive person, sort of thing. You know, but, you know, maybe you're part of a secret society, or maybe you're an assassin, or something like that. And you want to go to a place that feels like it's like underground, hidden away from the world. Then this is probably not a bad one to at least start off with. You know, start with this one, and then eventually possibly upgrade at some point. Or just to keep using this one. Totally up to you. But that's it. This was Tweak's Bliss House by Tweakopedia. And as always, I will leave a link in the description below. If you want to check it out for yourself, if you're like, yeah, why not? I'll use it for a bit of role play kind of thing, this, that, and the other. Again, there will be a link in the description below. Oh, shut up, though. And also Tweakopedia, if you do see this video, or if you know Tweakopedia, or going to comment on their work, again, direct them to the video on my channel about the fixing of the Facebook glitch, so then they can then tweak this and sort of like fix the Facebook glitch of the followers. Alright, so that's it for house number 1. House number 2, we are going to need to go near, not directly right to, but near Half Moon Mill in Falkreath. Alrighty then, now on to house spot number 2, which, as you can see just over there, is Half Moon Mill. And literally, as it says in the description, a stone's throw away is mod number 2. Now, there isn't any map marker for this one. There's no map marker for you to find, so there'll be no map marker for you to fast travel to. But for as long as you just go to Half Moon Mill, it's easy enough to get to this cottage. So, yeah, the map marker isn't necessary. It's just that when I first got here, I didn't even know it. I didn't know it was behind me, because obviously I think you end up around about here when you fast travel them Half Moon Mill or something like that, so you won't notice it. But that's just a little thing, and no, again, but nothing major problem. Just fast travel to Half Moon Mill, and then you can get back to here. But right, so mod number 2 is Ravenmore Cottage by How So Cringy. Now, I believe it was this one in the description that they are talking about, that, you know, that they're gonna pretty, you know, constantly trying to like create some kind of updates to this and implement some new things further down the line and do some work on it and this, that, and the other throughout time. So, you know, that might be something to look out for, possibly. And yeah, it's just a, you know, I don't know, it's just a small little standalone cottage where you can, you know, you got yourself some fertile soil outside. Isn't too much else to the outside, but obviously it's more about the inside rather than the outside. But here we are, Ravenmore Cottage. Just gonna have a look. Alright, and here we are. Once again, Ravenmore Cottage is follower friendly, so that's always good. And yeah, at the moment it's only a very small cottage. It's nothing major big. I mean, you got this, but you can't pick it up, unfortunately. You got some practice dummies. You got a little kitchen table, little reading table with some books that you want. Oh, got a nice little ornament thing here. Oh, that takes you to... Okay. Oh, well, thanks, Willow. I wanted to show the people that, but you... So, we got this here. It says Open Whiterun. So, I'm guessing that just... I'm gonna guess that's a door just to take you straight to Whiterun. That's very unusual. Nifty, but unusual. Very unusual. But why is it only specifically Whiterun? Mystery. Hey, you got your, you got your alchemy lab there. You can use. You can do a little bit of cooking. You got a little bit of stuff for a little bit of sport, Storage. Oh, of course there was going to be the lusty Argonian maid underneath the bed. That was pretty goddamn obvious. That was going to be the case. I'll take some money. Money. Nothing too major interest in there. Anything of interest in here? Just some money. While we're in here, some more money, and in the wardrobe, some more money. But then you got search mysterious alchemy cupboard. Yes, butterfly wings, extremely mysterious. Somehow I got a feeling that this might be something to do with a future idea that of theirs that they sort of talk about in the description a little bit with like updates and stuff like that. Because you also have this alchemy cupboard notice. Heed with caution. This cupboard has been transmogrified with a spell of mine. I have no idea if it will work, but I've seemingly lost a fair few of my belongings I misplaced within it. Hopefully I can see in my magnificence has pulled through and I get an unlimited supply of alchemy ingredients every few days. Well, that's if they don't get me first. If you're reading this, heed caution. Don't misplace anything you care about within here. I've lost far too much of my time having to rewrite this damn note because I kept leaving it in the cupboard. W. Okay. So, basically, I think what it is basically, normally obviously when player homes you have safe storage. Where obviously, you know, so for example, you'll put something in this chest and as long as you put it in there and that's it and it's fine. You can leave it in there for as long as you want, and nothing happens with it. Whereas I'm guessing what the plan is with this is that within every few in-game days, it resets. So therefore, then as of at the moment, what it'll probably most likely just only reset to is butterfly wings, which in turn. That's what it'll always reset to, is butterfly wings. It won't, now, unless they've done some other random stuff with it, it will never be any more than butterfly wings. So the best bet for, in the ways of the mod creation, is just to put a whole load of random ingredients in there. Or maybe 2 of each ingredient. Put it in there and then have it do its own reset. So basically what this mysterious alchemy code has been designed to do is to reset most likely within every few in-game days. So therefore then, you just get a constant refilling of alchemy ingredients, which if you're an alchemist is very useful. But if the thing is only been set to have butterfly wings in it and that's it, then that's the only ingredient that will ever reset, regardless of if you put any actual ingredients in there yourself. Because what it's resetting to is what was in it originally when it first loaded into the game. So that's how it's going to reset. But it's just basically telling you, don't put anything in here, because if you put it in here, it will eventually disappear, primarily because of how the thing is set up. But they wanted to create a lore behind it, which is basically explaining that this cupboard basically magically somehow constantly creates new alchemical ingredients for you to use. So if they can make some improvements to this by just adding in more base ingredients over and into the creation kit, just adding more base ingredients, so you get more ingredients from the cupboard. And which then, if they do that, then this Ravenmoor cottage may actually be quite useful if you're an alchemist. But apart from that, there isn't too much else to Ravenmoor itself as of at the moment, but it does say in the description that they are, I'm pretty sure it was this one, You know, that they want to, you know, they want to try and add this in, and they want to try and put this in and that in. I'm hoping it's this one. Otherwise, I'm giving you false information. But either way, you can let me know in the comments below if I'm right or wrong with the description. But yeah, so you know, it's a nice little quaint cottage. Useful if you're an alchemist. Make some small little improvements to that model for all house so cringy. Make some slight improvements to this thing in the ways of just adding more ingredients to it and then allowing it to reset. And then this cottage will be very useful if you're an alchemist. Even if you don't decide to live in it, it'll still be useful to have it around so you can get an endless supply of alchemical ingredients. So all in all, not actually that bad actually. And as you can see, yeah, you can use it as a playhome if you want to, you know, it's follower friendly. You just don't have a lot of storage. That's the thing, you don't have a lot of storage, you know, but there's, you know, there's not a lot of storage for all the display cases or weapon racks and stuff like that. But that's not a big ass problem. But just before we get out of here, I just want to see, does this work? And if it does, just exactly where does it put you? It didn't work. I'm still with this lot. Now that sucks.